Hello guys, Zax UK here, and today I have a review for Fallout 4. I know I said this in the video which I originally titled Fallout 4 Review. I realised afterwards that it wasn't actually a review, it was a first impressions, so I've changed that to first impressions, so if you want to go and view that now, there will probably be a link in the description for it. So yeah, but now it is a full review as I've completed the game and just done quite a few bits with it extra, so now I have a more understanding of what the game actually is more like. This is a second save, as you can see. I'm a different character. This was the character I used to get the Alien Blaster tutorial video, whatever that's called. I can't remember how to get the Alien Blaster pistol. There you go, that's what it's called. That will be a linked in the description as well. So yeah, let's just get into this review. Fallout 4, I'm guessing, well, obviously is an RPG action adventure sort of game. Piper, get out of the way. But so yeah, it's those three, made by Bethesda Studios. As usual, most good RPGs are made by them. Skyrim is another example of a good RPG, I can say, and pretty much every other Fallout. Go away, Piper, I told you to get out of the way. But yeah, she just doesn't understand that we're trying to do a review here. But you know, this Fallout has obviously updated features from the last few. Oh, for fuck's sake. But yeah, right, so it's had updated features from the last few, and it's just made the game so much better than what it is and everything like that. Obviously it's a new setting, which is really cool. There's new reason why you're here and stuff like that. I'll tell you now that you are cryogenically frozen for over 200 years, so that's pretty much what happens, because obviously there's a nuclear bomb that goes off, as in every Fallout. But yeah, so that is why you are here, and this is the Boston area in like America. So I could show you that on the map of Fallout now. Here you go. If you look around, this is the map here. It's quite a large area to explore and stuff. But if you know America and Boston, this is pretty much, you would know this sort of area, and obviously Boston Airport is there. So as you know, Boston Airport just clearly shows that it is Boston, pretty much, as you can just tell by the fact that everything's there and stuff like that. And some of the places obviously are like supposed to be the realistic settings of what Boston actually is. So yeah, like Diamond City here is the actual baseball ground in Boston. I can't actually remember for the life of me what it is actually called, and that sort of annoys me that I don't actually know. As you can tell at the bottom corner, you can see that it's set in the year 2287. Well, I'm part way through that, but I'm pretty sure it's around that time. I'm in there anyway, so it's around that time. And yes, there's people on that fire. I chucked them on there because I just killed everyone because I didn't like them. So that's pretty much what you can do in this game. If you don't like people, you can just go in, shoot them, done, and then you just have to deal with the consequences. Obviously, as you just saw, her hand went through the hat. There you go. Helmet, whatever you want to call it. There you go. There's obviously a few glitches in the game, a few little things, but they don't really change the game too much. Sometimes they make it funny, to be honest, but that's all good. Then there's obviously the story side of it, which usually is just go to a place, shoot some people, and then come back and report what you've done, which pretty much most games with guns in have the same thing. You just go to a place, shoot them, and then come back. That's all you can describe it as, really. But yeah, then there's obviously the side quests, which can lead off into their own little stories as well, which I find pretty cool. I spent a couple of hours going into those, so you know, that's a few more times. Now we move on to the graphical parts. As you can see, I know this video probably only goes up to 720p, as that's what PlayStation records it at, but you can still see that the graphics are actually really good on this game. The render distance is quite far. You can't see that well because it's night time, and that's probably not the best thing. But yeah, it's actually really nice graphics and everything like that. The movement's pretty smooth, as you can see. Running around is pretty cool. Jumping's a bit weird. And obviously there's the third and first person views, as in every Bethesda RPG game, because obviously you need both the views. But yeah, so that, as I have now concluded, is my review of Fallout 4, how I feel about it and stuff like that. I'm not the best at reviewing, but you know, if you want my opinion on it, just watch these videos. It's not the greatest, but for me, I feel like that's the only way I can explain it. I don't know how to put it out and everything like that, because I come up with it on the spot. I'm thinking about it, then it just comes up into my head, and I'm like, yep, that's what I need to say. And I don't want to write it down and then make the points, because I would just like fail at doing that, because I would say it and then I'd think of another thing, go off on a wild story going off about that, as I am now pretty much. But then that would just, you know, that would just not be, that's not my style pretty much. But yeah, if I had to give this game a rating out of 10, it would definitely be a strong 8 to a sort of pretty decent 9. So out of 10 obviously. So that's my review of Fallout 4, an 8 to a 9. If you agree with me, put it down in the comments below. If you disagree and say it's a rubbish game, just put that in the comments down below as well. You probably will get some backlash off that if you do. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy my review of Fallout 4. Like for more, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ra!